What's going on, guys? Corey from Yoda Expedition here. We have a 3rd Gen Tundra that we are going to be doing a light bar install, and you guys might be wondering, how do I get the front bumper off of my Tundra? So in this video, we're going to show you how to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is pop the hood, and we'll take out those bolts along the top. So you can see on the top of the grill, we have 4 brackets that are going to the front of the truck. They each have a 10mm bolt. We're going to go ahead and take those out. We got those 4 bolts removed. Now on either side of the grill, there's going to be some plugs. The passenger side is going to have 2. The driver side is going to have 1. We're going to go ahead and get those unplugged. All right, now right below where those plugs were, there's going to be a push clip. So I'm going to use a trim removal tool. I'm going to pop both of those out. Now moving over to the wheel well, we're going to have 4 bolts on this side in the front and 4 bolts on the other side. We're going to go ahead and remove those with a 10mm socket. All right, so we got the 4 bolts removed on either side in the fender well. Now we're gonna go ahead to the bottom of the front bumper. There's gonna be 4 bolts down there to remove. Depending on your model, there might be 8. If there is, I'll show you where those additional bolts are. Okay, so on the bottom of the front bumper, you're gonna see these brackets coming off. You're gonna have 4 of these along the bottom of the front bumper. So those are the 4 bolts that we're gonna be removing. Now, if you have 8 bolts, the 2 additional bolts on either side are going to be right here on the bottom of the bumper cover. All right, now looking through the middle of the grill, you can see 2 brackets in there. Both brackets are held in with 2 bolts each. So from the top, we're gonna go ahead and remove those 4 bolts. They're also 10mm. So at this point, we've unbolted everything that we need to on the bumper. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull the clips out on the front fender flares that we removed earlier, and then we can go ahead and remove the bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the fender flare, get your fingers underneath it, and pull out, and work your way up slowly. We ended up removing the first 4 clips on the fender flare. That way we have enough room to pull the bumper out. All right, now that we have the fender flares popped out from the side of the bumper, we're gonna go ahead in the same location and we're gonna pop the clips out on the bumper that go around the bottom of the headlight. So we're gonna reach in, grab the bumper cover, and we're going to start pulling that out. Work your fingers along the edge and get it all disconnected. So at this point, the bumper is ready to come off. Now, right here inside of these little grills, there's little clips that are holding the bumper on yet, but once you lift up and pull it out, it'll come right off. Got the bumper off. In the process of taking it off, just make sure the edges here on this don't get caught on the headlight or anything. We thought it was still connected, but it was just getting stuck on this. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video on removing a bumper from a 3rd Gen Tundra. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any questions, make sure to ask us down below in the comments. Thanks for watching.